Here we go, here we go, here we go. Welcome, guys. This is Jason, aka Seva Sundar with Ray of Light Tarot. I'm here coming at you live on Tuesday evening, ready to do some intuitive hits. I'm not going to keep the list open long, and I think, therefore I am. I think my friend Chandra Sangat is going to be live on her channel, Queen of Swords Tarot, tonight, taking questions. So if I'm not able to get to you here, you are more than welcome to join her after this, because she is not exhausted and working on as many personals, though she has a day job too. So she's a busy woman, but she's very intuitive, very talented, very gifted, and very kind and loving. And if you aren't following her already, I suggest you do subscribe to her channel. It's Queen of Swords Tarot, and here on YouTube. And yeah, she's really, really amazing. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Christina. Maria is here. So yeah, we decided to go ahead and do this tonight. Can I just make a quick comment, guys? I just went out to that side of the house. And when I was in that side of the house to get my water and my apple, water, apple, I noticed the television was on. I don't watch TV, but I noticed the television was on, and my grandmother was watching classes, PRing classes. My grandmother was watching something on the television. It looked like maybe America's Got Talent, or So You Think You Can Dance, one of those shows. There was a pretty much naked man, overweight man, with black underwear and black tassels hanging from his nips, dancing around on the stage. Um, I'm not sure what that says about us as consumers and as Americans, but it scared me a little bit. I almost couldn't go live. I almost could not go live. I'm not sure why she's watching that. I'm not sure why that's airing on television, network television. But yeah, it was weird. It was just a weird moment. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. Anyway, I've got my apple, got my glasses. We're good to go. We're good to go. So the list is short. We have one person on the list right now. One person on the list right now. I know. Well, she's the one that holds that clicker and changes that channel. So I don't know if it's poor grandmother or me, poor me. I wanted to walk out there and see it. Scared me. It really scared me. It hurt my eyes. But yeah, so we've got Shonda, Shauna, is it Shauna? Shauna Young? Shonda, you're on the list. You're on the list, baby girl. Yes, Shonda, you're on the list. You're the only one on the list, so you are special tonight. So I'm going to use, no, her name is I think her name is Shonda. Christina, you're confusing me now. Hello, Michael. Yes, Shonda. Okay, so Christina, you messaged me earlier. Christina messaged me about you and said your name was actually Shonda. And now Christina's saying your name is actually Jamie. So now I'm confused. Which am I supposed to call you, Shonda or Jamie? I need to know for the reading purposes. Oh, Virgo Moon, very nice. Just got on the list. What's up, Melinda? I know Alan is actually Melinda. Guys, use Cash App if at all possible. Either one is fine, but use Cash App if at all possible. Cash App is the preferred method, and I can see it pop up. Then I don't have to leave to check the. So please use Cash App if at all possible. Oh, there's a little ant. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. So we've got Shonda, Melinda. Shonda and Melinda. Hello, Nicole is here. Welcome, Nicole. So we got Shonda, Melinda. Melinda, I'm assuming you donated via PayPal, which is fine. I appreciate it in any event. But if you're able to, if you're in the United States, guys, I prefer that you use Cash App, especially tonight, so I can just stay right here and use my little finger to verify payments. It just makes it a little easier. Welcome, Danny. Danny is here. Now, Danny, I think you may be working overtime tonight because I think Chandra Sangat is doing readings tonight later after I go off because I'm a little sleepy tonight, so I may keep it a little short. We'll see how the flow goes. As long as the intuition's flowing, I'm not going to cut it off, but I've got a lot of personal readings that I'm working on, so I don't want to be tired tomorrow. So, but yeah, I think she had mentioned, I talked to her earlier today, and she had mentioned that she was going to go live. I had to stop texting Christina Mod. I had to stop texting Christina Mod. Okay, cool. I'll show up. Noel. Noel, I didn't receive your payment. I didn't receive a payment. Where did you make a donation to? I've got to get the list started, guys. I mean, I've got the list started, but I don't. I've got Shonda from Cash App and the PayPal listed. I've got Shonda and Melinda so far on the list for questions. Cash App is Ray of Light, $ Ray of Light Tarot. If you send it to $ Ray of Light, you send it to the wrong business. This is $ Ray of Light Tarot. Please don't forget to X out of the chat and give. No, it didn't come to $ Ray of Light Tarot. Check your Cash App, Noel, who you sent it to, because if you send it to $ Ray of Light, I'm not sure who that is. It's $ Ray of Light Tarot. Guys, be careful now. When you make a payment somewhere, listen, the Cash App here to me to get a donate on the list is $ Ray of Light Tarot. I'm not sure who $ Ray of Light is, but that's happened to a few people where they just pull up $ Ray of Light and hit send, and that's not me. I don't get that. If it's someone pretending to be me or another company, I don't know who it is, but that's not the same name. I mean, $ Ray of Light Tarot and $ Ray of Light are not the same thing. I'm sure you can see why. But it's not the same place, so make sure you check that. I'm sorry that happened to you, Noel, if it got sent to the wrong place. Yeah, well, no, I do actually. I'm gonna probably do some free readings this weekend coming up, possibly Friday. But and no, it's not all about the money. I mean, gosh, I had the hardest time even charging for the special work that I do because I had some preconceived notions about spiritual work for a long time. But yeah, I have to pay bills and everything else as a citizen of this country, just like anybody else. So I value my work, and I hope you value yours, and I hope you get paid for the work you do. But you don't have to send money. Nobody's twisting your arm or holding a gun to your head. But if you would like me to do work for you, I would appreciate an exchange of energy for that. So thank you for your question. It's under on Cash App. It's under $ Ray of Light Tarot. $ Ray of Light Tarot. Good, because I'm broke. Well, if you are here on Friday, you might have a chance to ask a question. Thank you, Christina Maria, for posting that, and thank you to whoever else put that up. I appreciate it. So right now I've got on the list, I've got Shonda and Melinda. Shonda and Melinda. Boy. Ah, boy. Okay. Let's do this, guys. Let me get this intention set. You probably shouldn't say that you're broke, because I used to say that and I stayed broke saying that. So just a piece of friendly advice. Your words have power. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you, archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you for connecting me to the energy here. And thank you for the clear and direct messages and healing guidance for those who are in need, who are able to ask questions. And for anyone here who brings good intentions and high vibrations, may they get the guidance that they need as well. Thank you. Okay, Shonda, what's your question? Shonda. So the super chat is where you can donate to my YouTube channel here. Um, you can make a monetary donation. However, because I take um, donations for the questions here via Cash App and PayPal, and YouTube takes about 30+% of your donations. I do it that way instead. Thank you, Marissa Martinez. Very kind of you. We will get you added. Are me and Jamie soulmates? What is our path? Let's see. Thank you, Shonda. Are Shonda and Jamie soulmates, and what is their path? Finally alive, I am here. Hello, Joyce. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. He's a Virgo. Nice, Shonda. Okay, that's good to know. Madison, was it? So was Virgo. Interesting. I hope you're doing okay, Joyce. Okay, let me get this reading in for Shonda. Y'all stop talking to me for a minute. So, what I find interesting, Shonda, I would say your question about whether or not you guys are soulmates, that question is an interesting question, and here's why. Because when someone asks, "Are we soulmates?" I know the question they're asking is really, is this person my person? Like, am I supposed to be with this person? Because soulmates, to me, when I think of soulmates, that covers a wide range. Pretty much to me, in my mind, the way it works now that I'm awake is anyone who comes into your life to teach you a lesson or to do any kind of growth for you is a soul mate of some kind. A karmic soulmate, a karmic partner. That's a soulmate to me. True love soulmate. To me, there are so many different. So I know what you're asking is this true love? Are we meant to be? I'm not seeing those kind of cards come out, but I am seeing two majors, which tell me that this is divinely guided. You're on a path with this person that you're supposed to be on, and you guys are moving toward the future together. You've been through a lot, it looks like, or you're going through a lot. You've got the Chariot card and the Danny. Okay, Danny's about to get put on mute. I'm just kidding, Danny. Danny's hilarious. Okay, and I agree. That is a soulmate to a certain extent. Certainly a karmic lesson. Okay, you've got the. You didn't have to delete it. You've got the Temperance card and the Chariot card here. So Chandra, what I see with this is that the big focus of your relationship with Jamie is forward movement in your life, like major forward movement in your life, and the balancing of certain emotions inside of you. I don't know if this is the first relationship that you or he has had, or she. I don't know if Jamie's a he or she. I don't know if this is the first relationship that one or both of you has had that has been more balanced than normal. It seems like there is a lot of healing that's happening here. You've got the Jamie is a man. I assumed. I just didn't want to be us making assumptions. I wouldn't want somebody to be calling my significant other a woman when it's a man, So you've got the Five of Cups here and the Seven of Wands. So there's a lot of resistance and sadness at the beginning here. So one or both of you came into this relationship with a lot of healing that needed to take place, and it looks like a big part of the relationship especially with these two majors for the two of you, is healing. Because temperance, when I look at temperance, and I talk a lot about it being about balance, the obvious, the angel is balancing these cups, but what a temperance is also about in a big way, guys, the temperance card is healing. There's a lot of healing present in this card, especially this one. This is someone who their heart is being healed and it awakens their passion. That's one of the biggest things I see in this, the gilded version of temperance. There's the water in this cup and the fire in this cup, and there's a turn toward the fire, because that what's happening is the heart space is being healed and then the passion is awakened. So for this relationship, there's a big emphasis on healing and awakening. So those two things are a major part of a love soulmate, a true love soulmate relationship. And then you've got the Six of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So that's about forward movement and growth. You two are going to grow together a lot. And so I would say the answer to your question is yes, your soulmates in two ways. Your soulmates in the sense that this person was divinely led into your life and you into his. And your soulmates in the sense that the longevity is there. It's meant to be a situation that you both continue to grow together in and move into a future that maybe is unknown. You may not know exactly what the future holds in this connection, but you know that you want to do it together. That's what this card says to me. Now, there's only one person in the boat here in this Gilded Tarot, but that moon is full. And whatever you're moving toward, in most decks, the Six of Swords has two or more people in the boat. It's usually a family, a small family. But there's something that it's a shared vision with clarity, truth, and matured emotions after that time period of healing, balancing, and preparation. The Hanged Man is also here in reverse. The past. So if that's the past, there's been some real illumination and enlightenment in this connection as well. Illumination to maybe things that you didn't even know you wanted, or Jamie didn't know that he wanted, that have sort of been illuminated as the result of this connection. So there's a lot of spirit-led stuff in this connection. So yes and yes, it's a soulmate connection for sure. It's I don't see exactly where you guys are headed though. That's what's interesting. Anything else about the future for them? That's the Four of Wands, but it literally, my hand pulled it out, so I'm not taking it. There we go. The Magician, Three of Swords. With these two cards, watch out for situations, especially if there's a child involved, that are very difficult to navigate through. There's some sort of heartbreak here. It doesn't feel like it's a heartbreak of the relationship ending, because you've got the Magician here. This is that divine masculine energy of creation and bringing what you want in. And I don't think what you guys want in is to be unhappy, but this is spirit-led stuff, which is surviving some real heartbreak together. The Four of Wands did come out, but my hand literally pulled it out, so I wasn't going to take it, but it's here too. There's definitely an energy for you two of a long future. But you know, anytime you're with someone more than a few months of dating, there's gonna be some pain involved in that. So it's gonna have its good times and it's not so thick and thin. Some thin in there as well as the thick, but definitely feels like it's a spiritually guided relationship that's gonna be worthwhile for you. So thank you, Shonda. Melinda. One sec. I figured you were married, so I knew you'd been together at least a little while. Because of your last names. You've been through a lot together, and I don't know. Do you have any kids? Because that Three of Swords, sometimes that can be like a third party situation or cheating, but it felt to me like it was about the two of you and a child. And if you have more than one, do you have one that's had some health problems? There's something that feels like it actually brings the family closer. I don't know. Well, I wish you guys a lot of abundance and happiness, and I hope that I'm sure that any tough times will bring you closer. Oh, thank you so much, Darrell. Okay, I need to get the list updated, guys. Yes, on the health issues. Well, just know that that stuff, even the difficult things like that, that came out right beside the magician card. So to me, it's going to be those type of things are actually going to test your faith, but they're also going to bring you guys closer, and it's nothing that you guys cannot survive together. Danny says he's living that 10 of cups, y'all. You hear him, Joyce? Danny's living that 10 of cups. You're welcome, Shonda. Thank you. Okay, Michael Maz. I'm sorry, not Michael Maz. Melinda, you said you put your question up, but I don't see it. Where is it? I don't see it. Melinda. Oh my god, Melinda, just post it again. I can't find it. I cannot find it. I know it's not there though on my chat. Like sometimes on my chat, things either get. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not there. Literally, it's not there. That was me. Oh, when I tap the screen, it's the mic, yeah. Because it froze. Yeah, it's because it froze, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Thank you, Danny. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Guys, Noelle was trying to send $20 to the Cash App, and I think she sent it to the wrong one. If she makes a comment, somebody let me know because I haven't seen her come back. But since she went to check it, I want to make sure she got it all straight. What's going on with Melinda and her person? What's this all about? Why is he tripping? Is that reversed though? Hey. Oh man, look at this, Melinda. You've got 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles came out. I think it was in reverse. I'm getting the feeling it was in reverse. I'm not sure why this is like this though. Just give me a sec. What is it though? Well, this is supposed to happen right now. What happened was supposed to happen, and the thing is, I don't even want to say that. Seeing this card, how there's those butterflies and those rats, there's a pair of each. Well, this is a transformational thing. One of you is in an energy of like a butterfly who's already transformed, and the other one is in the energy of sort of like the rat, which is someone who's in the details and really, not in a good way. Purple. Entitlement. Entitlement. For some reason, he has a feeling of entitlement right now, and I'm not sure why that is either. It's like, it's almost as if like he's entitled to something. And I don't know if you have that feeling too. I don't think you do. Just because that's your twin soul. I certainly don't have that feeling about the person who's my twin soul, that I'm entitled to anything. It's other than the fact that when we're not communicating, I miss my best friend. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. But for me, it feels like someone feels very entitled here. Like they're, this is difficult. There's also this broken heart feeling that I feel is this card is for him. So he's feeling uh, a certain sense of hopelessness regarding this connection, and I'm not sure why that would be, especially if you're the one trying to communicate with him and he's not communicating with you. Why is he feeling so hopeless right now? But he is, and he's feeling like there is a foundation here, but there's not. If this is coming out in reverse, which it feels like it is, there's no building on this right now. And you're coming out really, the Nine of Swords is for you, Melinda, which is just really a lot of anxiety. Hey, Bubba. Hey. A lot of anxiety and a lot of restlessness about this. Are you regretting the communication? Okay, don't regret the communication. This is going to pass. This is going to get better. You've got the Ace of Pentacles coming near future. So, and then Knight of Swords here. So this is going to be okay. I wouldn't say regret. I needed him to hear it. Right. And I think he needed to hear it too, but where he's at right now is not the best place. I wouldn't try to communicate again right now. I think that this energy is going to shift. We've got a lot coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm glad you said whatever you needed to say. There is a sense of entitlement on his part that I don't like the way that feels. Even if you know somebody is your twin soul, connected to you in some way, and you're pretty sure about it, there shouldn't be that sense of entitlement about the relationship. You should honor the connection. You should certainly honor the connection for being something important or special, but you can't have expectations of another person ever. They may never get there to a place of recognizing it, right, for what it is. And I feel like he knows that he's in a place of honor with you or something. It's a really strange place. He's a brat. How long are you going to be here? AM, I've got a few people on the list right now, about 4 people. So I'll be here a little bit. Yeah, a place of honor. Like he knows that he is special. He knows he's in that. He knows he's special, right? Doral Estevez. I will. I don't think you're on the list. I'm sorry. I have to update the list, guys. If you made a love donation and I haven't put you on the list yet, I will. I have to check the apps. So the good news, Melinda, is you've got this Ace of Pentacles here. Sort of. It feels like it's out there though. It's not tomorrow. This is out there. This is probably in the next few weeks, though. I would think. I mean, it doesn't seem like things that come out in the near future for me are that far out. He's definitely conflicted about whatever you had to say to him. Did you tell him you were not going to talk to him anymore or something? Why is there this broken heart feeling? This is a feeling you would get from somebody something that feels very final. Oh, that's okay. You're welcome to hang out either way. So it feels very final. It feels like in his mind, like he feels like something was very final. And you seem to be pretty upset, so there's definitely a pause in the action here. The Knight of Cups is still in the upright. Well, that's good. If he's with a third party right now, that may be the reason he's feeling that way, because that Three of Swords, sometimes that's a third party, sometimes that's... He could just be, okay, he could just be feeling brokenhearted because he's with someone else and not with you. And his heart of hearts is wanting, that's what it is, it's his heart space. His head space is all the wands, right? Where it's like, his heart space is brokenhearted. He wants to be with you, obviously. If this person's your divine counterpart, of course they want to be with you, right? I mean, maybe they don't have it in their heart yet that they want to be with you long term in a marriage, but they want to be with you. Want to be with that person. Anytime chance you get to hang out with that person, you want to be with them. Something's off here though. That Three of Swords energy, and he feels. It's like when you blow a candle out. It's like that moment of sadness when you blow a candle. That's what it feels like. So he's having some regrets or some sadness about it being not able to happen over whatever you want to call it. He's not happy about the situation the way it is, but he's not going to take any action right now. But the Ace of Pentacles is some kind of action being taken, or at least the universe offering you both an opportunity for something really solid to happen. So that's good news, Okay, he is with... Yeah, Northern is Danny, Joyce. That's Danny. That is Danny the Manny. Okay. Next on the list is Marissa. Me too, Melinda. Definitely a reunion, and this relationship is for the long term, long haul. This is not going away. Somebody's been deceitful or deceptive in some way. Anything else? Okay. Strength. Yeah, you got the Ace of Wands here. The only thing that I would say to you is he comes out as the King of Swords and you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. So given those two energies, you need to be prepared for him to come to you in a very logical way. He may not be communicating in the most emotional way. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, if they approach you at all, that's a good sign. If there's been a separation, that's a good sign. Logical, not so emotional. Expect that, unless they're having a moment. Um, the emotions will come later, right? The emotions will come later, Marissa. Right now, though, yeah, that is it. Him who was doing that, because this is not a good feeling. The Seven of Swords is never a good card, but this is not a good feeling at all. That's a lot of trying to make a clean getaway, deception. Guys, Queen of Swords Tarot is here. Chandra, if you aren't able to get on the list tonight here, I suggest you follow her, because I think she is going to be doing readings as soon as I sign off here in a little while. So, Queen of Swords Tarot in the chat. Chandra Sangat. How was work? Work was good. Good. I talked to Chandra a little bit today, my friend Chandra. So we've got the Strength card here, the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see that Seven of Swords hanging out of there, acting kooky. Well, but like I said, there's a reunion here. You've got the Nine of Cups here, okay? Wish fulfillment. The Ten of Pentacles, that's the treasure chest, right? That's the treasure chest for you guys. So this marriage is worth salvaging. It is worth putting the work in, right? He's seen someone, I've been told by his friends, and he's moved to our town. Has he shown you any signs that he wants to reconcile? Strength. Right now, you've got to embrace that strength card, which is for you to really focus on your own balancing and your own yes and no. Okay, he does bring up divorce. All right, so visualize. Sorry, guys, it's been a day. Visualizations, affirmations, prayers, visualizations, and affirmations, man. I'm telling you, and balancing. Okay, you are not probably listen. But you have to bring yourself to that place where you're not really you don't even really care if he returns. I know that sounds kind of strange, but that is when he will probably come back, when you really don't care anymore. You'll care again. Don't care right now. Focus on your balance, your abundance. This does represent the connection. So you've got the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's good stuff here. I just don't like this card, this deception card. And then you told me he's moving to another town with someone else. I don't like that stuff. So although it does look like there's a reunion here, I don't want you to be waiting around for anybody. Like that doesn't feel good to me, for anyone to wait on someone. I don't care if you've been married 30 years. If somebody is not choosing you in this moment, don't choose them. If someone is not choosing you in this moment, do not choose them back. Right? That's just the way I feel about stuff like that. Because part of what is attractive to most people is your self-respect and self-love, and that's not self-respect and self-love. Choosing someone who is not choosing you is not even if it's your twin soul, it's not. So I want to see you choose yourself here, and I'm sure that this is going to be a reconciliation. You've got wish fulfillment here, right? But choose you, right? Choose you. Faith, you're up next. Thank you, Marissa. I wish you the best, and I'm sure you'll have what you want in this before you know it. The eclipse is not closing doors, it's slamming them. Pa-pa! Pa-pa! And opening new doors. He's called recently, and I didn't answer because I was at work, and I just get knots in my stomach when he goes. Okay. You're welcome, Marissa. I wish you the best. What do I need to know? Change right now about myself or this situation. Okay. What does Faith need to know or change right now about herself or this situation? assuming this is a love situation since you've got the Three of Pentacles and Justice here. I mean, that doesn't have to mean that, but that's what it feels like. Yep, Ace of Cups. Okay. Ooh, and Ten of Cups. Okay. Okay. Overall, Ten of Cups energy here. Love thing. Love thing. Ace of Cups. That's what's coming. Where you're at is the Justice card and the Three of Pentacles. You're going to... I don't think there's really anything you need to do. This is one of these examples of the energy that's being brought in the next couple weeks with these eclipses. It's kind of one of those things, guys, where if you're the one who didn't, if you don't feel like you owe somebody something like an apology or an explanation, then you can just ride out the next couple of weeks because it's not going to be hard on you. If you don't owe an apology or an explanation, if you've made all your apologies, given explanations, you can ride it out because it's not going to affect you. The eclipses are going to get the people to make changes that need to. There are other areas where you need to make changes, like there's something that's been burning in your soul that you want to do that you haven't done. You're focused on a relationship here, but there's something that has to do with, I don't know if it's like career or life purpose that you've been avoiding taking action on all your life, and you need to take action on that thing. That's what that fire is behind that person in the Three of Pentacles for you. It's this thing that you have this like, it's like your passion. You're not following your passion. Don't get so caught up in this love thing that's, whatever this is, Faith, it's going to work out, right? You've got the Ten of Pentacles here. I mean, Ten of Cups here and the Ace of Cups. Don't get so caught up in this love thing that it lets you're I'm afraid here you may be allowing a relationship or even in the past relationships to take your focus or to be like the get out of working on myself free card, because there's this thing that you know you could do that you have this passion for, but something, it may feel sort of like out of reach, or it may feel out of reach, or it may feel like you can't focus on it, so you're going for all this other stuff, like you're focusing on the love thing, you're focusing on you gotta focus on that passion thing. That's what the universe is telling you. You're gonna have justice here, and it's not just love, it's you've got to follow your bliss, your joy, your passion, whatever that thing is that you're avoiding dealing with, and you're focusing on the relationship and dealing with all these pentacles. No, you've got to focus on that. That's your calling. You did not incarnate into human form to be with this person. Maybe you did, but that wasn't it. This is bigger than any of that stuff, right? Whatever this passion is that you're feeling, the universe is trying to co-create with you. You got to follow that. So yeah, the love stuff is coming, but what you need to change or work on is really got nothing to do with your love relationship. It's the passion thing. You've got to follow that. Madison, you're crazy. I love it. Madison's hilarious. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Very kind. So I really want you to focus on that. You've got behind that, look at this. Look at this. Okay, Faith, look at this. You've got the Magician, the Emperor, and the Empress. Oh my God, this is crazy. So look. The Magician, you need to get into this energy and manifest. You've got major universe, like source energy behind you, backing you. And you've got a really nice love match here with this Emperor and Empress thing going on. But don't ever, I've got this same kind of thing going on. I get the Emperor and Empress all the time in my twin soul journey. I get these two cards all the time. Let me tell you something. Don't let this other person, whoever it is, the Emperor or the Empress, don't let their timing mess you up on your life purpose, on your abundance, on going and getting your Ten of Pentacles. Okay? Don't let waiting for them mess you up. You got to go after what you're doing and stay on your purpose. Write your book. Start your business. Do your thing. Make your moves. Don't wait for that person that's your perfect match, that is always on the same page as you energetically. Don't wait for that person to get on the same page as you in the 3D, right? Don't do it. Step into that energy and do this. Dude, there's the Emperor and Empress, Chris. Don't do it, Faith. All right, let me get this list updated real quick. Oh, please do, because I can tell you have something major you're going to be doing here. You're probably going to be Like I said, they've been popping out in every reading. The Emperor and the Empress. Jason is handing out good advice tonight. Aaron. Hannah's two cards a lot too. Yeah, yeah. That's definitely a true match there. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm checking the list, so it's gonna freeze for a sec. Okay. Thank you guys for those of you who are using Cash App that are in the United States. That's the best way because then I don't have to go all over the place. I can just check it real quick. So on the list after Faith, we've got Michael and Shonda. Michael and Shonda, you're on there. Yeah, Michael, I haven't seen you in a while either. You doing okay? And you're up, Michael. Michael. Danny, I pulled a card for you. Not been getting anything about what? Thank you, AM. I don't see. Hold on. No, Michael, I saw it. Okay, I need to hear what Spirit would have me know right now. Thank you. Okay. I'm glad somebody is able to get some rest around here. You haven't been getting it in your meditations. I've been getting a lot in my meditations recently. That's for sure. Yes. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. What does Michael need to know? Am I buffering? Michael, refresh your screen. Tell him to refresh his screen. I'm sorry, Michael. Can you hear me okay, Michael? Ooh, I see a message from Michael. Michael. Got that Queen of Swords right there. Hey, Bubba. Okay, you want to say hi? Guys, I'm not checking the list. I'm right here. But I am right back. I'm back, guys. Can you guys not hear me? They can't hear me, Bentley. Can you guys hear me? Dragonfly can hear me. Anne can hear me. Christina, will you tell Michael and Danny to do the same thing? Come here, Bubba. We're gonna let Bentley say hi while we're waiting. Come here, baby. Come here. Come and see the folks. That's okay. I know. Say hi to the folks. I want to say hi to the folks. They love you. They love you. Say hi. Look at him. Look. Baby Boo's might gotta scratch an itch. Gotta scratch an itch for Baby Boo. Okay. He's so fat. Like, he's so heavy. I can barely pick him up. I know. Okay. Michael. Two of Wands. Yeah. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, AM. That was not in reverse. Six of Pence. Queen of Swords. So, what's interesting here is that with the Two of Wands right off the bat and then the Four of Swords in reverse, I know it's time for you, Michael, to come out of some period of sort of healing or waiting. It's time to come out of that. And we've got this eclipse season beginning, and look, you've got that Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Coming into some sort of ascension period. So it's really time to step into whatever your purpose is. This is similar to the message I was getting for Faith. Step into whatever your purpose is. I'm not sure who the Queen of Swords is with you. That's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. Could be male or female. Doesn't matter that it's a queen. Doesn't mean it's a woman. That's not a female energy necessarily. It can be. It doesn't mean that it is, though. And it feels like it's someone who is... Well, and in this deck, what's interesting is it's about that illuminated mind more than anything. And granted, the sword, that is sword's energy, but that mind is illuminated. You can see it lit up. So is the sword. The sword's lit up too, but that's because she's holding it to the flame. I really feel that you're at a point of ascension, especially with the eclipses. This isn't just about coming out of a time of healing and rest. With the Six of Pentacles, it's not quite like the Eight of Pentacles, which is about putting the work into something. This is about balance and reciprocity in a relationship or in a workplace environment. It can be in any type of situation. It's not a specific to a love relationship, though this tends to make it seem like it might be. But it is about reciprocity, equal give and take, generosity, balance. You've got a choice of some kind to make. You're at a crossroads here for sure. The Two of Wands is not always a crossroads, but it's a crossroads in this card. That's a crossroads, Michael. Completely opposite of what you've been experiencing and feeling lately. So have you been lately feeling like you should be resting? Because that's not where you're headed. You're definitely headed away from that and to a time of forward movement, progress, progress and process. There's also a need to be very decisive in your decisions right now. Don't second guess yourself. With this card, don't second guess yourself. Don't worry that, if you make a decision and it's not the best decision, apologize and move on. Whatever, if you make a mistake and someone gets hurt, apologize and move on, but you can't change it. So you got to keep moving forward. There's just a real strong energy of forward movement. What did Danny just say? At the crossroads. Coming out of the healing and resting, moving toward the balance and reciprocity and putting in the work to something, yes. It's like transformation, but it's not, it's a small t. It's not like you're going to be going through a lot of external hardships, I don't think. I think it's more that you're going to go through a real spiritual growth. It's going to feel good. I feel like it's going to be a good experience for you, especially between the beginning of July and the 16th, that time period especially, which we're right at the cusp of. You may need to let go of some things which are no longer serving you in order to receive more. In this Four of Pentacles, that person's hands are full. And see that full moon behind them. There's things that this person wants. This person is desiring a lot of things, okay? But they're not ready to reach for them because hands are full. There definitely is, but make sure that you're not holding on to things. Here's the thing. That Four of Pentacles, where that guy's got his hands just full of pentacles, the moon behind his head represents all of his feelings and desires of something else that he wants. He can't get that thing that he wants because his hands are full. So you've got to make sure you're not tethered to something right now. If you're waiting for something to come in or you're desiring something to come in, make sure you're not tethered to something that won't allow that to happen, okay? That's important, Michael. You might feel alone. Can't fill an empty cup, right? And you know what else, Michael? Pardon me. You may feel kind of alone during the tail end of this, but you're supposed to be alone or feel a little bit alone for a while. But there is that sort of light, that opening at the end of the tunnel, and it's going to be not maybe what you thought or even what you hoped for, but better. Better. I believe the saying is you can't pour from an empty cup. Hey, Bobby. Okay, thank you, Michael. I hope that gives you a little insight of what's coming. Shonda, go ahead and put your question up, Shonda. Yeah, if you want to get on the list, it's open. There's no one on the list after Shonda, at least that I have checked yet. I don't see anybody else. Is Chandra Sun God in the chat? Chandra, are you here? Oh, AM, yeah. It's Shonda and then AM. So if anyone else needs to get on the list, now is the time, and we're shutting it down after that. Chandra, why are you sending me stuff about Whoop? Why are you sending me stuff about Whoop, Chandra Sangat? Get on Whoop. I love all messages from Spirit. Thank you for sharing your gifts. Oh, thank you, Jess, for being here. I appreciate it. I do too. I love the messages. Okay. What does Shonda need to do for self-growth specifically? Because I love it. Okay, well maybe I'll love it too. Maybe I'll love it too, Chandra Sangat. Too much stress. Me too. I've been a little stressed today. I had to take a long nap. And I have a lot of work to do. It's hard for me to let myself take a nap when I have work to do, but I just had to force myself, like, shut down. You can do all that work tomorrow. People don't mind waiting an extra day or so. Okay, the world. Good night, Michael. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your donation so much. I really appreciate it. Magician and the Three of Wands. Okay. What I'm getting from this, Shonda, is that a lot of what you need to do, you've already done, even though you feel kind of stuck or you feel like, maybe, how did you word it? You said you feel, you're stuck. You're stuck is what you said. Even though you feel stuck, what the cards are telling me and the message that I get from these is pretty clear that you aren't stuck. You may feel stuck, but you're not really stuck because you've got the Three of Wands, you're waiting. You're definitely in a place where you're waiting, right? You're waiting for something to happen. You're at that place where we sit around and wait for something to happen. And we think something, maybe someone will ask me to whatever, so why bother doing anything right now? I'm just waiting for something to come up. But you actually aren't just doing that, because if you've got the Three of Wands, what that's telling me is you've already put your manifestations out there. You've been putting things out to the universe that you want, and you're actually just waiting for them to come back in. You've got the Magician card at the bottom of the deck, which is saying to me that you've got the power at any time to manifest what you want into the 3D. And I think you know that you're a good manifester, because probably anytime when your back's been against the wall, you found a way out. You're probably one of those people. I was an excellent manifester all of my life. Excellent manifester. I just manifested the wrong stuff. Like, I didn't realize I was, you know what I mean? I wasn't quite aware of what I was doing. Yeah. When you start manifesting the right things, then the party gets fun. And you've got the World card here. So you're on the road and on the way to completion and fulfillment, which is beautiful. I think that the biggest thing I think for you is, with this World card here, is to don't take, no for an answer. Don't take maybe for an answer. Take yes for an answer. And there's no word, like, I feel like you've come out of a lot of toxicity in the recent past, because you've got the Devil card behind the Magician. So I feel like the universe is saying right now your energy is at a place, though, although you're feeling stuck, sometimes you need to look back from where you came. It's important sometimes to do that, to look back and see where you've come from and what you've been through to bring you to this place. And remember, everything you're manifesting right now is going to be coming in the near future. So what are you doing right now? What are you manifesting? What are you putting out to the universe? Abundance. Abundance, I tell you. It's coming to you. You have to really stay in that. Chandra can tell you. What's it called, Chandra? What's that place? Where's that place we have to stay? What's that thing we have to stay on? It's called a high-flying disc. Where's that place we have to stay? It's called the Vortex of Abundance, or as Chandra and I like to call it, the Magic Playground. If you're in the Magic Playground, nothing can touch you. No bullshit can touch you. No low vibe can touch you. You just flick it away, because you're in the Magic Playground. It just doesn't touch you. You're a kid again. You're in the Magic Playground having fun, living life, and nobody's bullshit's going to touch you. The Magic Playground on your high-flying disc or your teeter-totter, whichever you want to ride. But that's really how you manifest abundance into your life, is just get happy. Get happy. Guys, I don't come on here I don't come on here every night sad. Doesn't mean I don't feel sadness. I'm in not some good. I'm Some of my relationships right now are not in the best place where I would like them to be. But I'm still happy. Like I'm still gonna be happy. I'm gonna find things to be happy about, and I'm gonna because I know that what you feel is what your whatever feeling you stay in most of your day is the feeling you're asking the universe to send you more of. That's the law of attraction, and it's a very real law. Whatever you feel through the majority of your day is the feeling you are literally asking the universe to send you more of. So I'm not going to sit around feeling sad about nothing. If I feel sad about something, I'm going to attempt to deal with it with that person or whatever. And if it can't be dealt with, I'm moving on. I got to move on, move forward, and be happy because nobody is going to affect my manifestations coming in janky, right? Nobody's going to do that to me. Sorry, Charlie. So yeah, I just think for you, it's all about right now recognizing what you're bringing in. So you just got to stay in that vortex of happiness. Find it. If you're not there, find it. Go find it. Don't let anybody pull you out of it. Don't let anything pull you out of it. Go and find that vortex of happiness and get in it. And that's how you manifest that good stuff coming in. Yeah, it's really true. And it really isn't that hard, but it does take practice. It does take practice. Like when I was first learning about this, I was like, how do you do that though? Like how do you do that? Because I was a victim to my moods and my emotions. When I first woke up, I was a victim to my emotions, right? I didn't know how to handle my emotions, but that's not the case anymore. You may make me sad for a hot minute, but that's about it. I pull myself right out of it because I am not a fool. I'm not going to get myself bringing more of that into my life. No, 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 no. That's just no good. You make the choice. That's right. You choose happiness. 11:11. Here we go. There's that portal, y'all. It definitely takes practice. Yeah. Yeah, Aaron, you gotta get out of that because that's gonna when you're a victim to your emotions, the universe doesn't know what you want. The universe is like, wait, because the universe doesn't speak to us in words in English or any other language. The universe speaks to us in vibration, and that's how we communicate with the universe. So that vibration we're sending out, if you're going from happy to sad to everything else, the universe is like, what does this girl want? What does she want? I don't know what to send her. Just send her all of that stuff. Give her some more happy, give her some more sad, give her a whole handful of crazy. Like, the universe doesn't know what you want. If you can get into that vortex of happiness and stay there as often as possible, the universe starts to think, oh, she wants happiness. She wants more happiness. We got to send her more to be happy about. It's true. Yeah, yeah. And making yourself feel that. Finding a way to get to what makes you feel that. Even if you can hold the feeling, make a conscious effort to hold that feeling for about, 17 seconds in the morning, it'll make a big difference. So that's it, Shonda. AM, you are next. AM. You are next, AM. And being present in this moment. Rebecca, I don't know about you. Haven't you found that being present in the moment actually helps you find your happiness? Like for me, when I can be present in the moment, like just go, okay, where I am right now, is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Doesn't mean I'm going to be here tomorrow. In fact, I'm probably not going to be. So I should probably appreciate all the good things about this moment because I'm not going to be here tomorrow. It's going to get better. So I need to really appreciate the blessings of this moment and, forget about all the stuff that's not so perfect. It's a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing to accept what is and know that it's exactly as it should be. I'm a Libra in a third party situation. My husband Aquarius, what I feel like. That last question always has to be a tough one. This is a tough one, AM. King of Pentacles. But they're both air. Okay, I'm not gonna, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna tell you what you should do regarding a marriage and another person. I'm not gonna do that. What I'll tell you is what the cards say and what I feel they're saying for you right now. I will tell you that, but I can't say what you should or shouldn't do about this because that's just not fair for me to do that. You've got the King of Pentacles here, the Five of Swords, and then the Six of Swords. The cards are showing me that you're moving away from the King of Pentacles, who is usually a spouse. That's the stable relationship, the marriage. That's what that is. And you're moving towards someone who you view as the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. They're not your spouse because they would come through as the king, but they're someone who you believe to be even more than that. So what I want to ask now is this Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands a twin soul? What is this? Yeah, probably. So you've got the Sun in the Nine of Swords. Any relationship that's going to bring you that much happiness and that much anxiety probably is something like that. The Sun is a major arcana. It represents happiness, clarity, childlike happiness, really. And you've got this cycle here with the two of you, the two planets there. It's like you're orbiting. Those cards did fly. You're coming out as the Queen of Swords. So your true match would be a King of Swords, which they would both be King of Swords. So that doesn't help us. You really can't. The thing is, you've got a choice here. You've got the Two of Pentacles. I think you're definitely going to be leaving this marriage. He's coming out as the King of Cups. Very loving, very emotional. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The High Priestess. What you're going to have to do is take this opportunity to really assess what you want, what you truly want. JD. Hang on one second, guys. I don't think that came through, JD. JD, we did not receive any Cash App from you at Ray of Light Tarot. Make sure you didn't send it to that $ Ray of Light. There's some other place that people sometimes accidentally send it to. $ Ray of Light. It's not me. I'm $ Ray of Light Tarot. So you may want to check that. Yeah. See where Christina Maria put up Ray of Light Tarot, not $ Ray of Light, guys. Because JD, if you did donate to somewhere and it's not, it would have shown up on my phone and it's not. So I'm wondering if you sent it to the wrong place. No, where did you send it to, Misty? Nope. I can answer intimate questions. If you don't mind putting them up on the screen, I don't mind answering them, but it's up to you. I mean, I would prefer not to get too graphic. Just a personal preference. Misty, did you send it to Cash App or PayPal? Your husband comes through as the King of Pentacles, so I'll tell you this. He would absolutely be okay. I don't have my Romance Angel Oracle cards tonight, guys. I'm sorry about that. A friend of mine has them, but I will have them back tomorrow. But I can do a Lightworker Oracle card if somebody needs an Oracle. I usually do the Romance Angel cards, though. You're wrong place tonight and did... Yeah, wrong place tonight and did a 1:30 Monday. Oh, okay, so we're going to schedule you for an hour, JD. Did you send 1:30 to the wrong place? Wait a minute, JD. Wait. Misty, you need to check. Guys, don't sit. Listen, I need to change the Cash App. Oh, no, JD. You've got to cancel that because that's not going to me. Guys, I don't know why this is happening. My Cash App is $ Ray of Light Tarot. There is some Cash App that's under the name $ Ray of Light. Now, I have no idea what company that is, but whoever is $Ray of Light, that's not even a tarot person, I don't think. It's just somebody under the name Ray of Light. But don't send your money to $Ray of Light. That's not me. It's $Ray of Light Tarot. They're two different accounts. I don't know who $Ray of Light is, but you didn't send it to me if you sent it to $Ray of Light. Misty, hold on one sec. Yes, yours came through, Misty. JD, make sure you don't send it to that Ray of Light again, and then you can dispute it with your bank, I think, and they'll get you reimbursed. She got the Cash App, yay! Yeah, Misty, I got yours. Yours did come through. I see it. But yeah, be careful about that, JD, because that will be a problem. So AM, the fact that he comes through as the King of Pentacles, I think is a great thing. I think that he's going to be okay. However, I don't think this decision is going to be as easy as you... Misty, can you hear me? Can Misty not hear me? Can somebody put Misty can somebody tell Misty that I checked and I did receive it? For some reason, she's not hearing me. I don't know if we're on a delay. Or... Misty, yes. Correct, Misty, yes. That is correct. Sorry, I'm tired, guys. I don't think Misty and I are on the same time. I think she's on a delay. I haven't checked any emails since yesterday because I've been exhausted. I'm going to check all emails tomorrow. So if you sent me an email, I will be getting it tomorrow. I'm sorry. I've just been, the only thing I did besides two readings today was this because I promised I would get on it. I've had to take a break, guys. I'm just worn down. So I'm basically recuperating. I'll get you tomorrow, I promise, Leah. Yes, Misty, yours came. Okay, she finally heard me. Misty, will someone tell Misty to refresh her screen? She's clearly on a delay. Or maybe everyone's on a delay. It seems like nobody's hearing me right now. Well, Leah heard me. Christina's hearing me. Corey. To Cash App? Yes, Corey, yours just went through as well. And JD, I hate to say this, I don't see JD's though. Let me check again. Hang on. Guys, bear with me a sec. Okay, good news. It's a $20 love donation, Sarah. And the Cash App is $Ray of Light Tarot. All one word. Don't forget the tarot. Yeah, that's okay, Misty. You were. We're all good. So actually, I just wanted to finish with AM, and then you're up next, Misty. Then JD, and then Corey. It's $20 love donation, please, Sarah, to Ray of Light Tarot. $Ray of Light Tarot on Cash App. Okay. Okie dokie, guys. Yes, it is. That's funny. Okay. So, yeah, I think AM I'm sorry, we got a little off point. AM, I think, definitely it's going to work out for the best. I definitely think, yes, I did, Corey. I definitely think you're going to follow your heart here. And with that Six of Swords, you're heading right for your Knight of Cups, who would then become your King of Swords, most likely, or something to that effect. Don't know if it's a twin soul journey, but you had the Sun card, and that's the universe saying that's where your happiness is. Okay, AM? So, yeah. Misty, go ahead with your question. JD, you're on the list too. And Corey. We'll call on you, Corey, when it's time. What's going on with the father of Missy's 6-month-old, and why isn't he communicating and taking care of his responsibilities? I feel like he's definitely going to be more involved in the future. I don't know how long that's going to take, though. Right now, he's got this 7 of Cups energy, which is like someone who, I don't know if he battles mental illness or if he's depressed or what's going on here, but this is someone who's got a lot of confusion in the mind. And it's emotional, right? It's like emotional confusion. But it's in the mind, but it's emotional confusion. I feel like he wants to be a part of both your and your child's life. I feel like if he was connecting in the right way to his head and heart space and everything was in balance, that he would absolutely be involved. There's something else here that needs to be addressed. I mean, push comes to shove, you can take him to court for child support, though. And you may have to, because if he's not, if this is more of a long-term thing, he may not be coming around the right way for a while. You've got the 3 of Pentacles here, and it's telling, like, to me, the 3 of Pentacles, it is a building energy. And I know you're kind of I feel like, well, I don't even need to say that because you don't need to hear it, and it doesn't do us any good for you to confirm that. I feel like you want more than just for him to be a good father. But you know what I mean. So there's the Judgment card here and the King of Pentacles. He's going to change. He's going to come back around changed. I don't feel like it's going to be that soon, though. I don't feel like it's going to be tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be a while. So I don't know if you're going to be able to wait for this person. I know there's a torch being carried here. I can see that. And there's love here, but this person is not matured properly. There's like, it's like, have you ever heard like people say coffee or caffeine, coffee will stunt your growth if a child drinks coffee? I feel like something stunted his growth. Maybe not coffee, but I mean his emotional growth. He's having issues maturing into being a father. I don't know how old this person is, but he seems very young. So what I would say, Misty, is right now, the best thing you can do, 39, and this, oh my God, what is wrong with people? Like, why are we Peter Pans these days? And I'm just as bad. I'm not, hey, no judgment, no judgment. Like, what's going on though, guys? Okay, so there is judgment here. It's just not coming from me. It's coming from the universe. He's going to have this moment of awakening where he steps into his self. That's him, King of Pentacles. That's good energy, right? He's just not there right now. There you go. Queen of Swords feels you, Misty. And that's why she's the Queen of Swords, because she will slice and dice that 39-year-old no good person. Just kidding. So I just feel like there's a lot of change coming in this situation. It's just not maybe coming as fast as it should, with this being somebody that you really, you know, would like to see step up. And it makes me sad that I can feel you really love this person, you know? You really love this person. So I get it, right? She's Queen of Swords also. Misty, be the Queen of Swords. Don't, I know you do. I know you do. I can feel it. The first thing they told me to look at was that fireplace, and that meant you were holding a torch for him. Like, come on, man. He's not even stepping up to take care of his child right now. You got to blow that torch out. Blow the torch out. And I'm not judging. I'm just saying, for your own good, this is what you know you've got to do. And he will come back. He's going to come back. That's what I can say 100%. Whether it's because he starts to have to pay child support and he decides, well, if I have to pay child support, I'm going to come and see my kid. Whatever it is, he's coming back. But you know what? Let him win you back then when he comes back. Right now, do your best to move on. And I know I can't imagine. I've never had a child. I can't imagine how hard it is. I mean, I know what it's like to be deeply in love, but I can't imagine how much you would love somebody when you have a child with them, right? I don't care. If he's doing you like that, goodbye. And I know he's just scared. And he's, gosh, the way he's, you know what's so funny is? You said he's 39. His energy comes across to me like he's like 19, maybe 20. I was getting a 19-year-old father. Really. So that's where his energy's at, Misty. You know what I mean? Like that's where his energy's at. It's not. But see, the reason I'm not telling you like to totally forget about him, I can feel there's love here. I mean, you've got look, the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, the Ten of Cups is here, but it's in reverse. But the fact that it's here means something. The Ten of Cups is here. It's here. It's just in reverse. I don't read reversals like that. Like, oh, there's no happiness here. No, I see people on YouTube and they'll see like the Ten of Cups in reverse and they'll go, oh, there's no happy home here. That's not how I read reversals. When I read a reversal like this, the fact that it's here means something, and the fact that it's in reverse means it can be turned around. There's love here. That's how I read it. There's love here. There isn't a happy home right now. That's correct. But there's the energy for there to be a happy home here. There's the energy for it. The energy exists on this board. So, yeah, there is potential here, right? Right, he's definitely not. He's definitely not mature enough to be with them right now. But he's gonna grow some. So it's okay for you to hold out hope for down the road, but don't hold that torch for him. Don't be worrying about. You can't let that be your focus. Your daughter deserves your full attention. I'm sure you're giving. Is it daughter or son? Your child deserves your full attention. I'm sure you're giving it to them. However, your heart has to stay open for whatever's supposed to come to you. Because if he can't be a father right now, the universe may just want to send someone into your life that will bring you so much happiness, so much abundance, so much everything, son, so much all of that. Let them, like, let it come in. I think you might be a family down the road, though. You've got the Three of Pentacles. And that Ten of Cups, it's in reverse, but it's there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm lonely too. It's just me and my dog. And I go out on dates once in a while, so I get it. But, you know, let me rephrase that. I'm alone in that sense. I'm not in a relationship. It's okay, though. It's okay to be alone, and it's not so bad. Everybody I know who's in a relationship wants to be out of it. You know, so, it's a trade-off, right? Let your sun guide your way. He is so connected to source. There you go. Listen to Chandra Sangat. I'm sure that's the truth. Like, no doubt about it. Misty, stay strong. You've got a lot of people here that are sending you good vibes. Come join us on the lives. We'll hang out with you. It's not so bad. It's going to get better. Okay, JD, you are next. John, are you here? John, if you're trying to book the 1 hour with the free follow-up also, I know you had some issues with the other PayPal, with the other Cash App. If you send it to the Cash App, make sure if you book, because I know you guys know that tonight is the last night for the free follow-up. So if you do decide you want to book that 1 hour, the 130 for the 1 hour one-on-one with the free follow-up, John, make sure when you send the 130 in the notes section, where it says for, what is it for? Put your contact info, okay? And anyone else, if you want to book, make sure you put your contact info if you send a Cash App for a private reading. Oh, okay. I only saw 20. Oh, no, I see it. Sorry, I see it, John. I see it. I'm sorry. I'm telling everybody I haven't received their payments, but they're coming through. I'm just not seeing the notification. I see it. Sorry about that. I'll be getting in touch with you tomorrow, okay? Because after I sign off here, I'm out. I'm checking emails in the morning, getting in touch with everybody in the morning. I did see where you booked the 1 hour though, JD. Thank you. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Listen to Chandra. Chandra, are you about to go live after I sign off here? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna finish this with JD and Corey, and I don't think anyone else has donated. Anyone else who wants to get a reading, trust me when I tell you this. Just trust me. Chandra at Queen of Swords Tarot is amazingly, amazingly connected. She's an amazingly intuitive reader. She's told me, listen, let me just tell you guys real quick. I'm sorry. JD and Corey, we're about to get to you guys. Let me just tell you guys this. Chandra has told me word for word things about my twin soul journey in the past when I was in no communication with my twin soul. No communication. Word for word things that came to pass once I was in communication with my twin soul. Yes, that's how good she is. She's good. So, and she's a good friend too. So she's Jai's sister. You guys, a lot of you know Jai from because we do the Magi readings together. Chandra and Jai are sisters. So yeah, both of them delightful and good friends. So yeah, Chandra's on point. She called stuff out on that twin journey for me. All right, so she's going to be on. I'm going to finish up with JD and Corey, and then Chandra. If anyone else wants to get on the list, send it to Chandra and follow her. She will take your readings tonight. Because I'm not going to be back on until probably tomorrow night at the earliest, and that's not a definite because I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow. So, JD, what's your question? Sorry, did you put your question up already? Okay. What should I dress focus on in the near future for growth? Out of karmic relationship, dark night. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow, JD, so you've really gone through the whole awakening process. You're in the middle of it. It's crazy, right? It's pretty crazy. We don't have time to do one here, Irene, but Chandra, who I was just talking about, is really, really gifted and would probably love to do a mini reading for you on her channel. She's about to go live. Yeah, it is crazy, JD. It's crazy. Trust me, I was where you are last year, and it was insane. It was insane. Yeah, I'm closing my list for tonight, guys. But Irene, I might be back tomorrow night. So that's tonight. If you want to get a read tonight, definitely check out Queen of Swords Tarot. Can you? Oh yeah, that's that. God, that person is so crazy. We love you. We send you love and lots of light. Love light. That person makes a lot of comments on my. I didn't block them because I liked some of the comments she put on my videos. They're like really crazy. So I was like, I'm not gonna block her because I don't mind. Like, bring it. I don't care. And if you're real lucky, I might respond. But like, yeah, good grief. What's the guidance for JD right now? I'm notorious. Wow, look at this, JD. Overall energy, judgment. That's the angel Gabriel blowing that horn saying, wake up. You're like, dude, I'm already awake, man. What are you trying to tell me? I'm awake. I'm up. I'm woke. You've got the Fool, the Two of Wands, and the Empress. This is really, really nice. Really nice energy. So the Fool is like that. So what the Fool actually is, JD, the Fool is representative of the soul. It's the card number 0. There's nothing there. It's nothingness. It's all that hope before you've manifested anything. It's that will to jump in and become human and live a life and experience and explore. So when you see this card, the energy is saying where you're at is the beginning, right? You've woken up. Now it's time to just see what the future holds. You're at a crossroads already. It's time to make a choice. And you remember, if you're coming up on this portal, you can't go through and then turn around and go back, right? You've got to keep going forward. So yeah, it's the reset. Good. I like that, Joyce. It's the reset button. This is the reset button. Great analogy, Joyce. Great way to put it. This is, if you type, do you follow Chandra Sangat from before? Because you might already follow her. If you type in Chandra Sangat, it might bring it up. So yeah, the Fool, the Two of Wands, and the Empress. So you're coming upon this energy in life where, now the Empress could be, I don't know if you had a specific awakening relative to another person. That could be relating to some kind of a connection, right? But the guidance that I'm seeing for you is just to follow your heart. Your heart chakra has probably been really blown wide open if you've awakened recently, and you feel that energy, especially around like full moons, you'll be feeling it. Follow your heart, really follow your heart, and go the way the universe tells you to go. I mean, we can't get into too much detail here. You're going to get it personal, so it'll be fun. But you're definitely at some kind of a crossroads, and there's some kind of Empress energy in the future. So choose wisely, follow your heart, flow the way the universe tells you to flow. The biggest thing that I've learned to do since awakening spiritually is to not listen to my fears and to listen to my heart, and to go against what I want to do sometimes, what seems easier or less trying, and go the way the universe is just saying, no, this is actually easier. It may not seem that way, but it's easier, and just learn to listen to that and flow that way in everything and anything. So there's definitely something here for you that's, in this, the Empress looks like she's holding a big key. It's just a cross, but to me it looks like a key ring. And it's like she's holding the key to the future. And it's like, that's where you're at. You're at this energy of like the Fool. Nothing is manifested yet, but you're about to do some major things, and there's the key to your future right there. Listen to Noel, always with the heart. That's right. Oh, good. And Founder. Good. And so let me say, can I make a quick comment to Anne real quick, guys? Anne, the last email that I actually read from you, we were talking about, I think, maybe doing a live reading for you today, but then you said today you sent questions instead. Is Anne still here? I thought I just saw Anne. Oh, she might have gone to your channel, Chandra. Anyway, Anne, if you're here, I don't know if I'm assuming because you asked earlier if I got your questions that you want to do. Okay, so you want me to just do the recording tomorrow and send it to you? Instead of a live? I could possibly squeeze you in for a live tomorrow if you're available. I've got a couple areas where I've got space. Are you available tomorrow? Sorry, guys, I just want to get this taken care of while she's on here. Are you available tomorrow in the afternoon? The late afternoon? Okay, well, let's just do live. I'll send you my Skype information, and I think I've got like a 3:45 and then like 5:30, like 2 slots available, so we could do that. I'll send you my Skype info in the morning, okay? Not too early. Actually, pretty early. I'm usually up pretty early. All right, so yeah, thank you, JD, and I'm gonna get in touch with you for your reading as well. Yeah. You're welcome, man. I know you've been waiting a couple days, so since like before the weekend. Corey. You're welcome, JD. I will message you tomorrow. Corey. I know, Ann, but I want to get you taken care of. I've got a lot of people waiting, and I've been working a lot, but there's just a lot to do. I've been talking to a guy I met online. He's November 1st. Okay, so Libra and Scorpio. No, is that Libra and Scorpio? Yeah. Where do you see our relationship going if he's not the one? Where's this thing going with Corey? This guy. Wow. Is he the Scorpio? The death card came out, so if that's the case, his energy is here. Well, yeah, he's the Scorpio too. Okay. So he's coming out the death card, which is actually a good thing since he's a Scorpio. To me, that's just him really showing up here in this. It's a transformative energy. King of Pentacles, which is really nice. That tells me that he's going to be sort of a safe harbor, very abundant, stable. King of Pentacles is a good energy. It may be a little bit rough at first because you're coming out Nine of Swords and he's coming out Page of Wands, which means he's really wanting to give you his wand. A lot. He likes you. He really likes you. Okay, so yeah, he really likes you. But this could be something that really turns into something very stable and abundant. He's very attracted to you with the Page of Wands here. I have to say, he is, you guys. He is. He is. Thank you, Christina Maria. You definitely are nervous. There's a lot of anxiety here for you. Thank you, Jackie. But you don't need to be nervous is the thing. This looks really good. There is a cycle ending here and some transformation happening with this connection, but it feels like a good thing, okay? Thank you, Queen of Swords, Tarot, Chandra, Sun God. I'm going to come in and watch Chandra for a minute while I fall asleep, you guys. And listen to her give you guys some good info because she's good. So yeah, I definitely feel like this connection, Corey, has some good, potentially a good future. And yeah, don't they all am? Well, that's true, but that is usually true. Yeah, I definitely feel like this connection can be really abundant, really special, really beautiful. Something very beautiful. They're showing up, and that's important. If I don't mess it up, you won't mess it up. I don't think you're gonna mess it up, but definitely don't go in with that attitude. Make sure you don't like make that a self-fulfilling prophecy, like the worry of messing something up. You can bring it about, guys. Be careful with that, all of us as a collective. Not me, I never mess anything up because I'm perfect. No, I'm just kidding. I mess a lot of shit up. Just as my twin soul. I do. So does he. I just don't react the same way. If I don't mess it up, you won't mess it up, and that's not your problem. Don't say that, and don't own that, Corey. Do not own that. Do not step into that. Do not own that. You don't mess shit up. You won't mess shit up. There's going to be a lot of growth here. And look, Ten of Pentacles. This is abundance. Abundance, I tell you. Abundance. Do not jinx yourself. Thank you, Corey. Guys, have a great night. Go, let's all switch over to Chandra's channel. It's Queen of Swords Tarot, or I think you can type Chandra Sangat into YouTube, because that's how I had to find it the other night. So, but I was already following it, so I don't know why it wasn't coming up for me. Anyway, that's it. Chandra's about to go live. Don't miss it. We love her. Everybody say thank you to Christina Maria for all of her help. I'm about to get some sleep in. I cannot wait. And I'm not going to get up early tomorrow either, you guys. I've got so much work to do, but I'm just going to give myself a good, 10 hours of rest. So, and then I'll be in touch with all the people who I need to be in touch with tomorrow. And if you've emailed me and you see this, I'm going to be in touch with you, but not until tomorrow. Sorry, guys. Unless it's one of those emails that I don't respond to, so I don't know why you keep sending them, because I'm not responding. So why are you sending them? I don't know. Yeah, guys, have a good night. Love you guys.